In this tutorial, we'll show you how to submit an account one by one. If you would, please remember to watch the videos on the introduction to the Transworld tools, and because that'll really go over the different tools we have as well as the major issue which involves age of accounts. Let's see, there are several different ways to upload an account. If you'll notice when you hover over the different tools here, you've got Accelerator, which is the friendly reminder series. It looks like it's coming from you. Then you got Profit Recovery, which is the soft collection demands that are actually coming from a licensed agency. And then you've got Collections, which is sometimes called Transworld Collections or verbal or legal collections sometimes. Those are the more intensive efforts. So let's say we click on Accelerator. You'll notice that you can submit new accounts, which is one by one. That's what we'll do today. And then you can upload accounts. This is in mass. So you've got a lot of them. They're already in an Excel spreadsheet somehow, and we want to upload them. Again, you can watch a video on that. Lastly, you can also upload accounts to us through an interface if we have integrated somehow with your software. Today we're just going to go over submit new accounts, so I'm going to click on that. And once this comes up, we're simply going to choose, are we trying to send a reminder letter to an individual or to a business? And those are just different fields that pop up. Today we're going to do an individual. We're going to do somebody named Billy Jack. How about that? And notice that we're just looking for the asterisks really. For a company, see it's grayed out. And attention to is probably for a company. So attention to is maybe something like payables. If we were going to be doing a business, we're going to do an individual right now, but you understand the idea there. In the address field, you simply put the address, where street, and the zip code. We're going to put a zip code. And if you'll notice, as soon as you do the zip code, it automatically figures out the city and state for you. So that's kind of neat, just saves you some work. And the primary number, you could put in a cell phone number, or you could put in a home number. If you're doing a business, do not put in a work number that's going to have a phone tree of some kind where it says something like, you know, dial 1 for sales, dial 2 for payables. It doesn't really work that well. So in that case, just leave it blank if you're going to be doing a business. Okay, so for the primary phone number, that's really for consumer debts, and that's going to be a home number generally, or a cell phone. Social Security over here, notice again, it's not required. It's very, very helpful once we get to this last phase of collections, the verbal legal collections, because it can help with skip tracing. It can also help with asset discovery, things like that. And of course, we're HIPAA certified, so everything is very confidential and all that. Transmittal and reference number, notice again, these are optional. That would be for like an invoice number if you wanted to put something in there. Again, it's completely for you. The date of debt, notice here again, there's no asterisk, but this is crucial. You really need to put this in. The date of debt is going to help us figure out the age of the account. So what we're looking for here is either the last time this person paid you, or it's going to be the last time that they ordered something for you, or maybe the last time they came in and saw you. And again, right there, we're just trying to get the age of debt. And when you watch the video on how important age is to these accounts, you'll understand why we need the date of debt in here. It's also going to help very much with reporting when we come back and show you your payoff and your ROI. Service requested, it's normally going to stay on diplomatic, especially since we're just doing the reminders right now. When we get to profit recovery, you'll have a couple different options there for diplomatic or intensive or bad checks. But let's just start diplomatic for now, because you can gather more bees with honey than vinegar. Total amount due. Now notice this, we're just going to put in the principal balance that they owe you, plus any kind of interest or finance charges or other fees that you can legally add in there. So we're going to put that number there. If you have some additional information, great. It again could help us in the last stage of collections. Otherwise, no need. You can just click on continue. And what you get is a review screen, just making sure that you've given us all the information you wanted to. Then we're going to start service. And it's that simple. Normally there's going to be a button right here that says OK. Right now we're on a kind of a demo portal for this tutorial, but normally there'd be a button right here that says OK. You'd click on that and it just takes you right back. Now if you would, notice something with me here. With Accelerator, you've got this green box. When you go to Profit Recovery, the screen looks almost exactly the same, right? And what we're trying to do is we're trying to make sure you don't put the wrong account in the wrong in the wrong service, because we don't want people getting collection notices that really should be getting reminders. So what we did is this one we put a kind of a beige type box here, and when you go to collections, it's a very similar page as well, but now it's kind of get this ugly orange thing here. So we're just trying to visually change the screen up. Let me show you a little bit about the collections page, because it's a little bit different. Everything up here at the top is going to be required or highly recommended. Now notice there's a lot more fields here with personal information, employment information, driver's license, bank, other people that they may know that we could contact, bank details, any other information you have there. It really helps in this last stage when it comes to skip tracing. If they've just tried to disappear off the map, it's really helpful in finding those people. So that's it. So you got accelerator, which are again the friendly reminders, which look like they're coming from you. Then you've got profit recovery, which is the soft collection demands that look like they're now coming from Transworld. You've got collections, which again is verbal and legal demands, and it's really that simple. If you got any other questions, you can just email your rep using this blue link here on your portal. Their phone number, his or her phone number, will be right there. And then if you have something more technical, you can go into the support center. And that's it. Thanks so much.